Hello students. Today we are going to study one of the poem My Mother at 66 from our book Flamingo. My Mother at 66 is written by Kamla Das, who is famous for capturing complexities of human relationships. The poem My Mother at 66 is one of the finest examples of human bonding, especially that of a mother and daughter. It describes the pain and the fear of the poet of losing her mother due to harsh reality of life, which is death. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me. The poetess explains that once, when she visited her parents' house in Cochin, it was a Friday when she was driving back to the airport. Her mother was sitting beside her at the back of the car. The poet looked at her mother. Now, let's see the literary device used in this line. To Cochin last Friday morning. Here we can see the letter O in to Cochin and morning. So here literary device used is assonance. Dozed, open mouth, her face ashen like that of a corpse. She saw that her mother was sleeping and her mouth was open. She further explains that the color of her mother's face was like that of ash, and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked, but soon put that thought away. The poetess realized that her mother had grown old. She felt pain for her, but soon she tried to get rid of this sad thought. Now let's see the literary device used. Open, dozed, open mouth, her face ashen like that of a corpse. Here you can see the use of letters O, A, and E. So here it is assonance, and her face ashen like that of a corpse. Here we can see the similarity between the face and the ass. So here it is simile. And looked out at young trees sprinting, the merry children spilling out of their homes to divert her mind from her mother. She looked out of the car towards the trees outside. The young trees, although stationary, seemed to be running very fast as though they were sprinting. She also saw children running out of their houses into the playground. All these things were full of life and energy, contrary to her mother, who sat next to her. Now, the literary device in this paragraph: trees sprinting, the merry children. Now, here the literary device used is imagery. But after the airport's security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her wan pale. The poetess continues that when she reached the airport, she finished with the security check and stood a few yards away from her mother. She noticed her mother's aging face, which looked so dull, weak, and pale as a late winter's moon, and felt that old familiar ache, my childhood's fear. as a late winter's moon and felt that old familiar ache, my childhood's fear. The poet compares her mother to a late winter's moon, as the moon in winter is not shiny, and even her mother's face had also lost her youth and shine. As her mother was getting older and weak, the poet feels the fear of separation just as she used to feel during her childhood. Now, the literary device in this extract, as a late winter's moon, here the face of the mother is compared with late winter's moon, so here it is simile. But all I said was, "See you soon, Amma." All I did was smile and smile and smile. The poetess knows that her mother has grown old and is about to die. The poet feels that maybe this is the last time that she is seeing her mother. She tries to hide her fear. She then says that she would soon see her mother again. She says so because she does not want to lose her mother. Now, the literary device used smile, smile, and smile. This is repetition. So, here is the end of this poem. Thank you.